This is day one of a multi-day brush cutting exercise where I need to clear the overgrown grass off my land. In this video you'll see me using the FS250 with the auto line feed, and you'll see what thick brush the line feed can cut through, but also what damage the line feed can do. So today I'm going to do a bit of brush cutting, get ready for the fire season. So I've got the FS250 and the still FS450, so I'll be putting both of those through the paces today. First of all, let's get some two-stroke ready, and then we'll have a day of brush cutting and see how we go. It's 50-to-1 mix with a still. Two. These are leafy bottles. That's 3. That's 4, and that's as full as I can go. So 4 litres. $80ml a two-stroke. Okay, let's do some brush cutting. So to start with, I'm just going to put the FS250 just do this area around here just to put it tidy up before we get into the main part of the land. This auto feed is already full, the new line. going to work on first is this section here. So we'll get the FS250 into this now. Let's see how we go. I've done this before a few times, so I don't see any problems tackling this. So the grass I'm cutting through here, the auto line feed easily cuts through this. Now there is an option of some plastic head or a steel head, and that would cut through that a lot easier. As you can see, the line feed gets through it, but it does struggle, and sometimes you end up snapping the line off. But the rest of this, this grass goes through it. Let's keep going. Now this section here is possibly getting a little bit thick for the auto feed. I started cutting this weed here, which is very strong, very wet and thick, quite juicy sort of stalks on it. So again, started to struggle there with the auto feed, so I've left this section and I'll come back with the polycut head. Before I put the polycut on, I'll just finish this area. I'll leave this bit here, I'll just work around it. Once the poly head's on, we'll come back and finish this off. looking at what we've still got to do. I think what I'll do is I'll just go up onto the top there and do a bit of a tidy up, and then we'll swap heads. So I've moved back to the FS250. The auto feed on the 450 just kept jamming up all the time, so I'm going to have to try some different line, I think. So back with the 250. I'm cutting through some really thick stuff here. I'd say it really should have the clearing saw blade on, but I'll keep with the auto feed just so that you can see what this can actually do. See how we go. tough stuff. Now if I had the metal blade on, there are pipes laid in the grass here which still need to be connected. Within here there are some strange pipes. Now the metal blade has just smashed up. So doing it anyway delicate, whilst we might lose a bit extra line, definitely the way to go is to keep the auto feed on, auto line feed on. There's always something that's a little bit more forgiving. Okay, I'm going to keep going. Well, I said the auto feed stringers are a lot more forgiving to plastic pipes. Well, prove myself wrong there. That's the first time I've ever smashed one of these pipes with the line. But yeah, it's obviously, as you can see there, just smashed the cap into pieces. So I think what I'll have to do is I'll have to set something up around here, maybe put some plastic down and some rocks around it just to hold it down so I don't get any more weeds growing in this area, because I can't go smashing that pipe all the time. Right, well, I'm nearly finished in here, so keep going. Okay, so got that section around there done, which is pretty difficult because of just how steep that is. And this section here done. Again, difficult in and out of all the bushes and how steep it is. And then we've got this section here completed. Obviously, obvious where I stopped. This is a state of me afterwards. It's not a clean job, but I think I've done pretty good. What I'm going to do now is just pack up, and then I'm going to go around with the weed killer, and all the way around the big tank there. I'm going to spray that and kill the weed, and around those pipes as well. And then I think just up on the top there, there's some areas that need a bit of weed killing as well. So I'll go in and get that done. And I need to come back because I have still got a lot to do. I'll take a walk around here. Because of the bushfire regulations on this property, basically the access road there is the delineation mark. So I can't have any big trees. I've got a couple of decorative ones here, but I can't have any big trees, any big eucalypts on this side of the access road. That's generally speaking around there. When it comes down here, the house is just behind, or will be just behind the camera. So around here the access road veers away from the house. So there are a couple of existing trees which are on the land, so they can stay. But basically all of this is to be brush cut. Most of the way up that hill, that's where the pool is, behind there, so all this needs brush cutting. Some of this I'll get the actual land saw on the metal blade on the FS450 and cut into some of those bushes that have started growing. The rest of this needs brush cutting, so that's usually it takes me 2.5 to 3 days to do all of this. This section goes a little bit quicker because it's not so steep and a lot smoother. But that section through there takes quite a while as well, and coming up and doing on the steep bits here just takes forever. As you can see there's a sapling right in the middle of the photograph. So that that embankment there with the pool on the right hand side, all of that embankment was full of saplings when I first started, so they've all been taken out. That one's rerouted and started to grow again, so that'll need to come down as well. So a lot of those saplings there too, I took those out last year and they grow back. They take a couple of years to actually die off. You can see grey again today. Don't think there'll be any more sun now, and it does feel like it's going to blow in with some rain pretty soon, so I'm going to get packed up, do the weed killer, and then call it a day. Join me in the next video for day 2, where we see some more brush cutting action.